Hey guys, I'm NiceMark, and today we are continuing with the series, this time with 33 things you probably didn't know about Minecraft. Next time I will show you 44 things, and I'll upload that on this channel. We don't have a lot of time because these facts are adding up quite quickly, so we will start right away. If you want to build and maintain a farm, you probably store the seeds, the bone meal and whatnot somewhere. The best location, in my opinion, is a waterlogged chest. So put down your chest where you would normally put your water and fill it with water. You can still access the chest and the water will water your crops. In addition to that, you can also walk on the chest so you don't have to worry about covering the water or falling into it. If you want to build an underwater Minecraft base or already have one, you can build a farm in it without having to worry about water. The thing is, all of the water surrounding you can already irrigate your plants, so you don't have to place or do anything extra. Just give them some light and you're done. I think it's already common knowledge that you can't build on top of the world, which in this case is Y256, but did you know that you also can't interact with blocks? For example, here I have my chest and I'm not able to access it even though I'm not trying to build anything. You can still access it from the sides and from the bottom though, so not all hope is lost. You may also ask, what about the bottom of the world? The answer is, you also cannot build below the bottom of the world, but you can still interact with blocks from the bottom side of them. You can drop items with the drop key, which in my case, and most likely for you if you're playing on computer, is Q. But did you know if you hold down the drop key, the items will start flying out of the character? This is useful if you want to drop 16 or maybe around 20 items quickly without having to go to your inventory. You can also drop the entire stack by pressing Ctrl plus Q. Grey and black sheep have a 5% chance of spawning. Brown sheep have a less common 3% chance of spawning. Pink sheep have a rare 0.164% chance of naturally spawning. And well, what do you know? Just as I was recording a things you probably didn't know about Minecraft video, I found one hanging around with a few white sheep at the border between plains and desert. Cats in Minecraft will sit on your chests, preventing you from giving your precious diamonds attention because the cats want it all just for them. They will sit on your busy furnaces, probably because they are quite warm. They will sleep on your beds by your feet when you go to sleep. But the thing that I wanted to show you is them sleeping on beds by themselves and purring. But I tried catching the moment for 20 minutes and I just couldn't get the cats to do it. I mean, they are cats after all. So I will not spoil the moment for you, and if you've already seen it happen, let me know in the comments. You can hold seeds and wheat with both hands to make chickens and cows to follow you at the same time. You can also use this trick for any other mob that will follow you. For example, carrots to make pigs follow you. The sun is going down and it will be night soon, which is perfect timing for this fact you might not know about in Minecraft. Wandering traders will drink invisibility potions at night, so don't count on encountering one easily when it's dark. Any new wandering traders that you spawn in won't waste any time and will seek to become invisible as soon as possible. You can break stuff while holding a map. And you don't even have to be in creative mode. Maps are actually quite strong in Minecraft for something that is made out of paper. There's a different animation played because you're holding the map with both of your hands. You can also hit mobs with it, so I wasn't joking when I said it's quite strong. You can find blue ice below icebergs, which is not always so obvious, but if you look around you'll see that there is some ice that is bluer than the other. This is blue ice. If you jump on your farmland, you will ruin it along with the crops. If your zombie friend jumps on your farmland, he will ruin it as well. However, if an armor stand jumps on your farmland, it will still be fine. You can also decorate it and make it a scarecrow like I've shown you in my 10 design tips in Minecraft video on my channel. If you are running away from a chase by some angry mobs, don't count on the nether portal saving you, as they may follow you through the portal. From my tests, it seems that the mobs lose interest once you've teleported away, which is a shame because I hoped that the game would make the mobs actually follow you through the portal. The way it works now is if there is a mob that is hitting you while standing in the portal, they will be teleported with you. Spiders and cave spiders will climb the world border. What's more interesting is that it seems that once the spider is near a world border, it will have the instinct to climb it. As you can see from all of the spiders that I've placed, pretty much all of them have started climbing the world border, except one guy that got stuck in the hole. Of course, you are probably wondering what happened with the spiders. The answer is that they probably despawned as I can't see anyone at the top. I've also built a platform near the top and I wanted to see if the spiders will still climb it, but they seem to be pretty happy where they were. It can be explained by spiders climbing over anything that is in their path. In this case, I think the spiders wanted to go outside the border, but since it's in their way, they started climbing it instead. And since there's just air around at the top, the spiders had nowhere else to go but to stay there. Now this fact is getting really long and I want to give our upcoming facts in this video some space as well, so if you want to learn more about spiders in Minecraft and what will happen if spiders have somewhere to go at the top of the world border, subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon and enable all notifications, and we will continue to the next one. If you are far up and you want to go down, you might want to jump into water. But what if there is no water? The answer is boats. Place one down on a floating block, break the block and sit in the boat. You will fall, but you won't take any fall damage. This is actually very useful, as I can recall multiple times that I've been working on something far up in the sky, and of course I knew that I would have to go down eventually, so I put down a small puddle of water, usually one by one, and I would jump down into it, and many times I've missed it and it ended up quite badly. With boats, it doesn't matter if you went where you wanted or not, you will still not take any fall damage. You can build really steep stairs with cake. Place down up to 7 cakes on top of each other and from top to bottom start eating the cake, starting with 6 bites, then 5 bites, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your stairs are done. To climb them, you have to jump forward. The stairs go up 6.5 blocks and from there you can go further up with another set of cake stairs. Another trick is to start with a full block like sand or dirt or anything else really, and put down a chest, then an anvil and build the cake stairs on top of that. With this trick you can now go up 8.5 blocks in the space of 1 block wide and long structure. Chaining these stairs looks quite crazy. This is really steep and this gave me an interesting idea for a video which I will upload on my channel. Want to find out what it will be? Subscribe and like this video. You can stack a zombie on 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 a zombie and so on, and it can be quite amusing. You can also do this pretty much with any other entity, for example boats, although it's not as interesting. You can summon a pair of cats or ocelots and let them hunt. You can also mix and match it and summon a zombie on top of a cat, on top of a skeleton, on top of a creeper, and so on and so forth. Let me know your ideas for this command in the comments. You can use bone meal in water to make seagrass grow. If the water is 1 block deep, you will get short seagrass. If it's 2 blocks deep, you will mostly get long seagrass. Something that is interesting about it is that seagrass can pretty much grow on every full block, so it won't grow on a slab if it's placed like this, but it will grow on netherrack and even on glass. You can use a string to trigger an observer block when somebody walks over it. This is useful. If you've been watching the Minecraft Traps videos on my channel, you will know why, and if you do, let me know in the comments. Last time I've shown you that villagers will sleep in beds even if they are underwater. This time I want to take this fact and test it more thoroughly. And the results that I got are amazing. Not only will villagers be happy to sleep under lava, they also seem to don't mind to sleep in a lava house. They will jump in a hole they can't get out of just so they can get some sleep. Not only that, but they will also jump in a hole with lava trying to get in the bed under it. They won't be able to get in the bed and instead they will burn and run around. The other villagers that saw all of this unfold all repeat the same mistake just so they can sleep. If the nether portal spawns in the air or somewhere in the ocean or in lava, it will generate small obsidian platforms on both sides of the portal for you to stand on. While recording the video for this fact, the nether portal also took me into a closed off ravine with no caves connecting to it. You can take off the pumpkin on a snow golem with shears. Using trapdoors on top of fences or walls works the same as a carpet. Depending on what design you're going for, it may be the better choice to use trapdoors. And if you're wondering what the purpose of this is, it's so you can jump over fences and walls as you normally cannot. This is useful, for example, for animal pens. Librarians actually wear a book on top of their head and not a hat. You can see through water if you look at it through a lightning bolt. This lets you get a better look at what's underwater. And in case you're wondering about lava, you can still see lava. The Frostwalker enchantment on your boots will prevent you from taking damage from magma blocks, but you can also just sneak on them. Item frames can be placed on campfires on all of their sides. Items on fences float above where they should, and so do you. And so do other entities, like boats for example. If you disable sound for friendly creatures in the game settings, you will not be able to hear your fishing bobber anymore. So a fishing bobber is considered a friendly creature by Minecraft. Campfires can be lit with a fire charge and extinguished with a shovel. A fire charge from a dispenser will not hit a campfire, but you can use a flint and steel, and you can also place the dispenser under it to hide it. You can also light a campfire with flaming arrows and extinguish it with water bottles. Pressing the escape key will open the menu and usually pause the game. But you can also press F3 plus escape to pause the game, and it will say that at the top. You can hold a bow in your offhand and a looting sword in your main hand to shoot arrows with a looting effect. You can also quickly switch to your sword, but I find putting a bow in the offhand a lot easier. You can do the same with harm potions or healing potions for the undead, and pretty much any other weapon. If you give yourself a high level of regeneration, you are able to fall into the void for as long as the effect lasts. And that's that. You guys already know what to do. Leave a rating, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode with 44 Minecraft facts and tricks you probably didn't know. Thanks for watching.